Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on Japanese cuisine and uncover its most important, and I mean most important, secret ingredient. It's this hidden force behind some of Japan's most iconic flavors, and I bet you've tasted it a ton of times without even knowing its name. So think about it for a second. That rich, savory flavor of miso soup, the deep, complex saltiness of soy sauce, or that really distinct aroma you get from a good sake. What on earth could these three possibly have in common? They seem totally different, right? But believe it or not, they all share one fundamental, kind of magical component.
Well, the answer is Japan's best-kept culinary secret. It's this incredible behind-the-scenes helper that quietly takes really simple ingredients and just transforms them into something amazing.
That's right. The secret isn't some rare spice or a special plant. It's a living microorganism, a tiny, invisible little powerhouse that has been shaping Japanese food culture for literally centuries. So let's meet koji. In Japanese, it's called koji-kin, and it's this really unique mold that's found naturally in Japan's climate. It is so vital, so effective that it's earned this amazing title, King of Oriental Microorganisms. Now, it's not something you eat directly, but think of it as the director of a play. It's what creates those deep, umami-rich flavors that we all love so much. Okay, this slide is super important because this is something that often confuses people outside of Japan. You've got koji and you've got yeast. Both are microbes, for sure, but they have totally different jobs. The best way to think about it is koji is the starter. It does the prep work, breaking down big, complex starches and proteins into simpler stuff, like sugars. Yeast, on the other hand, is the engine. It takes those sugars that koji just made and ferments them into alcohol. For something like sake, you absolutely need both of them working together as a team. So how does koji actually pull this off? Well, its superpower is that it produces these really potent enzymes. First up is amylase, which tackles starches and turns them into sugars. That's where you get a natural sweetness. Then there's protease. This one goes after the proteins, breaking them down into amino acids. And right there, that is the source of that incredible savory flavor we call umami. And finally, lipase helps break down fats. It's this trio of enzymes that makes koji such a game changer for creating flavor. So we know koji is the powerhouse behind soy sauce and miso, but what's the most direct way to really experience its magic? Let's dive into its most impressive and most drinkable form. Now, I know this is going to sound like a crazy exaggeration, but in Japan, the drink we're about to talk about is famous for being, and I'm quoting here, as nutritious as an IV drip. It's time to meet Amazake. This is a traditional, sweet, and unbelievably nutritious drink made from fermented rice. People call it a super drink, and it's honestly one of the purest ways to experience koji's transformative power. And let me tell you, this is no modern health fad. Amazake has an incredibly long history. The first time it was ever mentioned was way back in the Nara period. We're talking over 1,000 years ago. Fast forward to the Edo period, and it had become a super popular drink for everybody. And today, it's having this major comeback as a go-to wellness beverage. Okay, here's a little fact that surprises almost everyone. We usually think of Amazake as this warm, cozy winter drink, right? Well, historically, it was a summer beverage. People back in the Edo period would drink it chilled to fight off that awful summer fatigue and get their energy back. And get this, Amazake is still considered a kigo, which is a seasonal word for summer in traditional Japanese haiku poetry. How cool is that? Now, if you're getting ready to go out and try some Amazake, there's something you really need to know first. Not all Amazake is the same. There are actually two very different types. So on one side, you have koji Amazake. This one is made with just rice and koji. That's it. The koji's enzymes create all the sweetness naturally, so you don't need to add any sugar. It's got a really gentle flavor, and importantly, it's totally alcohol-free. Then on the other side, you have sake kasu Amazake. This one is made from sake lees. That's the paste-like stuff left over after brewing sake. You mix it with sugar, and it has a much richer aroma and contains just a little bit of alcohol. This chart just brilliantly shows you the power of fermentation. Look at this. Plain rice starts with about 2.5 grams of protein. But once koji works its magic on it, the protein more than doubles to 5.8 grams. Now look at sake kasu, which is the byproduct of even more fermentation. The protein just skyrockets to almost 15 grams. This is literally how microbes create and concentrate nutrients. It's amazing. And it's not just about protein. Amazake is absolutely packed with other benefits.
We're talking a whole complex of B vitamins, all the essential amino acids your body can't make on its own, plus folic acid, fiber, and of course glucose for a really quick and easy energy boost. You know, that drinkable IV nickname is really starting to make a lot of sense, isn't it?
So from creating the essential flavors of an entire cuisine to fueling an ancient super drink, koji is just this incredible testament to the power of tradition. Amazake isn't just a drink, it's a bridge that connects Japan's deep, rich history with our modern-day search for health and wellness. And it really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other amazing secrets are just waiting to be rediscovered in ancient food traditions all over the world?